guys? Welcome back to my channel. We're over here at Creative Studios as well, and also some of the projects they make. I'm about to go in and pick their brains. All right.
How you doing?
Chris, man. Sebastian.
Name's Aaron.
Chris.
Ralph.
Hey, so what are some of the projects you guys working on?
Currently, we're working with some semi-pro teams, a few colleges, a couple high schools as well. City of Boston is also looking to work with us in the next couple weeks.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Feeling it right there.
Yeah, that's one of our customers. If they want to do is a boxing group and they're looking to get some gear for themselves, so we made that happen for them.
All right. Let me just, who's ready for a quick interview really quick so I can just sort of like pick your brains for like a couple minutes.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Go ahead and grab these.
All right, so what's inspired you guys to come up with your own brand and some creative ideas?
I always like the idea of like having a space where someone could just come up with an idea, and then you take that idea from I don't know, just an idea in their heads, and you just sketch it up for them, and you put it on something, and they're able to see it come to life, and then push it through production. I always like that idea, and I didn't think those existed, so that's part of the reason why.
That's cool. I mean, you got tons of ideas. You guys have any ideas about starting a YouTube channel and come with your own brand, your own swag, so to speak, different from others?
Yeah. I guess it's similar to that, but for us, we're really focusing on helping people create that idea. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people they have the, they have the ideas, they have the, they know what they want to sell, but they don't know that know-how to get it, how to make it. You know what I mean? We're able to cut that off, so they don't have to worry about that. We take care of that for them.
All right. So what's some of like the struggles or confusion of, getting started, so to speak?
Getting started, it's really like you got to find your footing, I guess,
Right.
especially with coronavirus, like the way it hit us. Like one of our biggest contractors was basically the city of Boston, like with the schools and stuff.
Yeah.
But then once that, because the schools had closed, so that kind of dried up or whatever. So you kind of had to find exactly what it is that you're gonna do, right? So you gotta, get better at your online marketing. You gotta get your socials correctly, because it's no longer like you just pull up and then you just get contracts that's already set up.
Yeah, that's true. And I just dabbled in it one day and just like find out I can really do this. And also, someone's like, just a rough draft. You have so much potential in seeing that. People who didn't even know me, left in the comments or when I put down my Instagram, DM me, and then I'm able to branch out. So now I'm trying to put it all together just from scratch, from someone who doesn't know too much about it, but just learning from YouTube and learning from, just watching videos, going to Barnes and Nobles and just grabbing, YouTube marketing and stuff like that, as well as making my own brand and YouTube videos at the same time, just for me, because it's a passion that I like to do.
Okay.
But these guys definitely can create the brand that you need.
Of course.
These guys can create your brand from scratch, from design work all the way to production of your design, to actually putting it on t-shirts, sweaters, hats, jackets, book bags, stickers, banners, flyers. They can do everything right here in Boston.
All right.
So these are definitely the guys, if anybody needed their brand done, these are the guys that you would want to come see.
All right. That sounds perfect. Well, what I'm trying to bring is something that if people know me, but has a little bit like, if they have a piece of clothes, it's something like, tells a story, so to speak.
So welcome to TCS Sports. This is our logo. You recording? That's our logo right here. Creative Studio, we made it ourselves from scratch.
All right.
Right on it. And then over here, you got some items you sell online. You got the tiger print, you got the hat, the TCS hat, you got the studio designs, you got more. We got dad hats as well, beanies, we got hoodies and shirts. So when we come in here, we also made sure the background looked different. We wanted to, kind of incorporate that environment, sporty feel. We put our logo in the background to make it look nice, and we added skateboards as well, kind of to give that, that athletic feel in there. So.
All right. I like that. All right.
Yeah, we come in here. This is where we work. Between all this right here is between projects we work with. These will actually be taken out and then put into some items, new items we put in there as well.
All right.
On the top is more so projects. On the bottom is more so the apparel we sell. Between just like Black Lives Matter shirts. And then we have studio. We got the big S with a real cotton feel. We're also adding sports leggings. Our spring collection is gonna be pretty decent this year. Adding sports leggings as well, sports bras. We're gonna try to cater more to women this year on the spring season.
All right. So you on that?
Yeah. This is our board that tells us what we're gonna be doing this week, what we need to
Alright.
get done, and how we're gonna get it done. So.
All right. That's
Yeah.
perfect. I like it.
Yeah. And then this is my desk. You know, I got the beautiful sign in the background. You know, that's
You're right.
yeah. Brightens up every morning.
Believe it or not, they made that sign
Made
and
it
the
from
wall.
Yeah, made it.
In
from
fact, they built the
scratch.
whole thing in here.
Nice. I like that.
This we actually made this as well. This whole thing from scratch. So yeah, we made a lot of stuff in here. We work on practicing the craft, making sure stuff looks nice. Between us making it ourselves and us taking a client's design and bringing it to life. So that's what we really focus on.
All right. All right. Well, do you have time for an interview to sit down and talk about just a few things and how to get started and everything like that?
Of course.
All right. So how do you, if someone comes with a brand, sort of say for example, the biggest question, how to make it different, unique from others that we have out there? So like, big name companies or something like that, whatever, and they want to put, all their passion and stuff like that, and also, put it on social media with their own brand, and also, put it on YouTube as well.
Social media is key. You have to have the social media. That's how people you don't know get to see what you're doing without you actually having to go outside and actually shop it around.
All right.
That's key between advertisements and just having your brand so they can actually go check your stuff out and then see you. It's just an easier way instead of you knocking door to door to tell them, hey, I got product, you should take a look. It's a much easier way. You show everything at once. You don't have to hassle them. They can do it with the click of a button. Unique designs. We usually let the client pick what they want for a design, and then we just basically enhance it.
All right.
That's what we tend to do because we want to make sure that you get exactly what you want. We want it to be customized towards you, not really just something that was made from scratch and you're like, oh, I love it. We want it to be personal to you. So that's why we let the customer make the design and we just go ahead and enhance it. We don't like to say we make the design for them.
All right, perfect. All right, guys. Now we're going up here for interview part 2.
I got the wrong key.
This is Gary. He's looking for his keys right now.
Gary found the keys. Welcome, gentlemen.
All right. So now we're in the studio. And now we're heading over to interview 2.
I don't know if you want this or the couch, whichever works better for you.
Oh, my lungs.
Okay.
2 and action.
Hey guys, this is interview part 2 in the same studio, and I'm with my man Gary right here. And so Gary, tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do.
I am Haiti born, and I go to Master right now currently studying fashion design.
All right.
I run the studio here. It's called the Studio Room, so as you can tell on the wall back there.
All right.
And we offer a few different things like styling, a model agency, and an upcycling brand, which is called 40KKM, which stands for 40,000 kilometers,
All right.
which is the circumference of the Earth.
All right.
And that came about from Haiti when, learning about your environment. There's like little songs,
Yeah.
and one of the songs was "La Terre est ronde comme une boule," which means the Earth is round like a ball.
Yeah.
And la 40,000 kilometers to 40,000 kilometers. So the 40,000 kilometers is the name of the brand.
All
It's
right.
an upcycling brand, and the whole purpose of it is just to, kind of slow down the pollution part, because fashion plays a big part in the
Alright.
pollution in the world in general and stuff like that.
Alright.
And I also have another brand that's like my main brand. It's called Gary L. Constant, but the constant is silent.
All right. All right.
But it's there though. You just know how to say it.
All right. All right.
And the whole purpose behind that, or the whole meaning, is like a balance thing.
All right.
It's a little complicated. We'll get to that later.
All right. All right.
I guess
What
that's-
made you start like fashion and designing and modeling? Because I got so many questions because I'm trying to build my own swag and my own brand too as well.
Gotcha.
And I just want to be different and unique. I want someone to come up in the street and ask me, hey, where did you get that from? So we have so many stores, like say like Track 21. Everybody's not used to buying just, you know, Hollister and stuff like that. You
Right.
want to just look different and unique and also feel great and feel good when someone's wearing your brand too as well.
For sure. The fashion part, I was like one of those kids who was always into clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was into like war and
Yeah.
clothes. It was like a weird mix.
Yeah.
So like as a kid, I would play, war, with your friends.
Yeah.
And on Sundays were like my day where like, don't touch me, I'm clean. I would
Yeah.
get cleaned up and I would sit by this tree in Haiti and I would just wait there for compliments.
Alright.
You gotta compliment my style, man.
Yeah.
And then when I came to America, I had like a rough time because of just transition, getting adapt to the environment and like the culture and the style.
Yeah.
So like with the Haitian kids especially, they were, what I'm saying, you had to, we got messed with a lot
Okay.
because of like the difference, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The difference in culture and like style and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so my whole thing was like, all right, one day I'm just gonna be super fly all the time for no reason type thing.
All right.
And so I pay attention a lot when it comes to clothes, and there's like stuff I couldn't afford, like Jordans.
Yeah.
I know I couldn't afford it, so I'd find loops ways around it just
Yeah.
to keep flying. You know what I'm saying? It's like I
Yeah.
can't get the 150 Jordan, but I can get some crazy shoes
Yeah.
that it doesn't necessarily have to be expensive as long
Yeah.
as
Look halfway decent. Yeah,
right,
I know what you mean.
right. As
Yeah.
long as it's like as you know what I'm saying, just wear the hell out of it. So
Yeah.
that's been my thing, and so after. Eventually I went to high school and I was working, so I invested all my money in clothes.
Yeah.
That was my thing. I was just like, I knew I wasn't supposed to, but it was just like, I gotta make a statement. I wanted to win best dress, which I did.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, and
You
then
won best dress?
I did in high school, and then after high school, I wanted to go to college, but my grades were bad because I was so focused on clothes, I forgot about school.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm like, and I tried going like community school and stuff. They wouldn't even accept me in Quincy College at first.
All right.
And so I ended up going to the Marines, and after 4 years, I came out. Now I had the GI Bill, which any school, once you have that, you in.
Absolutely.
And so I had to go to a community school in Lowell called Middlesex Community College,
Mhm.
and then I transferred to Quincy College, and now I'm in Mass Art.
All right.
So that's that.
Man, that sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Question, right?
Uh-huh.
If I'm trying to start owning a clothing brand and be like, so like a model for my own brand.
Mhm.
If I came with you with some ideas, like I want to incorporate, because my ethnicity is I'm Hawaiian,
Mhm.
so I want to incorporate,
Your
like
background.
tribal, everything, because did research. You do research, look on everything.
Mhm.
It's warrior bloodline.
Right.
So I want to put that in it with a little bit of biker, a little bit of, someone from the streets, somebody from the hood, somebody
I got
from the
you.
suburbs, and also incorporate like my brand to have like stories on it,
Right.
so to speak. Like,
Okay, so I do a translation. So like, their whole thing is they move
kind of
more.
like biker ones too.
Yeah, exactly. They're more focused on protective gear. That's what it's called Protect International. That's why it's called Protective. I'm sorry.
Alright.
That's why it's called Protect International.
Uh-huh.
And so they focus a lot on motorcycle stuff, like this leather jacket. They do
Yeah.
stuff like this, helmets,
Yeah.
boots for motorcycle riding.
Yeah.
Also, along with like regular items like T-shirt and pants and stuff like that.
Alright.
But the main thing is like leather, because that's like a big thing in the industry, and you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
leather is extra and fancy and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, what is it like? I would say not only the enjoyment you get of somebody's, having your clothes in the street and wearing it, even if they don't live in the state we live in, and like seeing it somewhere else or seeing it in some random video or something on YouTube, something like that. How do you feel?
I haven't seen it on any random people like that because I'm not huge yet, you know what I'm saying? But I have seen, obviously, like I would do something with the Upcycle brand, or like my clock on somebody's wall or something like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a great feeling because, this is something that was in your head and now it's in
Yeah.
real life and someone appreciates it.
Yeah.
So it's like a great feeling.
But speaking of head, look at the tattoos on Gary's head. Can you explain that? Can you tell us a little bit, Gary, about the creativity of what it takes and what it is about the tattoos that you have?
Yes. All right. So first reason was because I started to my hair started to thin out.
All right,
And
all right,
so
get
I
you.
had like a couple of years left or so, but I didn't want to get bald. I figured I'd get, bald would get Gary'd.
Yeah.
So I shaved it off and put some tattoos on there.
Yeah.
The first one I got is in the center here, and that's it's a sacred geometry symbol for seed of life.
Yeah.
And then I have the tree of life here. And then on the side here it says PMA, something I picked up in the Marines for a positive mental attitude. Because we'd be going through tough time and stuff, man. We'd go in each other's pocket and grab a handful of PMA. It's nothing. It's just like a joke thing we make.
Yeah.
So I like to keep a positive mental attitude at all time.
Right.
On the
There's
side
a
here,
light bulb there.
on the side here is a light bulb, and inside of it says idea.
Yeah.
And that's for, I'm like an idea guy. I go off of ideas and shit. So, yes, I think I have a bridge here somewhere. Is a bridge here? Is it here?
Yeah, there's a bridge on
The
top.
bridge signifies connection, because I believe we all connected, and everything and everyone is connected. So
Yeah.
I have the bridge, and in front here it says "L'union fait la force," which is in French for
It says what?
"L'union fait la force."
Linear,
with that.
Fila,
Haitian, yeah, it's on exactly.
Fait la
Well, you know,
force.
Yeah.
fait la force.
and that
So
stands for.
unity makes strength. It's, and like you said, it's on the Haitian. And use your background to your advantage, because there's not many like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's easy to anything you do is just like it's good. People gonna want to look at it and just like, what is this guy looking up from? Important things.
Yeah,
when it put-
no, I know.
like,
I know
why-
the hand,
why do
the
all
whole,
guys
the hand
wanna
thing.
be
Look at my
like,
knuckles
why-
and everything, and
we can't be
then put them
anything
down
else we want.
to my side, like we did in
But-
class.
I think we're all gods, but
You know what I
that's
mean?
just me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and then when you have people that
Okay.
don't know who you are, they judge you, but pain changes you, you know what I mean? So I want to put all that in there. You learn it through growth, and that's what made me start my channel. Just vibe one day, and it's like,
How long you have to
All right.
going?
And then what's it called? Nah, so like I was asking.